best get past. It's a matter of how long it is. They've gone for this big dive. Hamilton dives out of the way.
First person to get a... Oh, look, here we go, then on the outside. Oh, what a move by Imo. That is not a place you overtake.
Good evening everybody, welcome back to 7th Gear Racing. Tonight we are Tier 2 and we're again at Imola in Gon's box. I am joined by Mr. Benster. How are you, sir?
Well, I was alright, but then none of my great overtakes were in that very fun starting video, so a bit more upset now, but still looking forward to the race.
Yeah, you'll have to have a word with the man. Going to be first starting lap, which is Fusion Game, who made that trailer. He hasn't quite finished it yet, so there might be hope for you yet. So, Fusion Game out first. Good evening, MFG Visions engineering tonight for Team AlphaTauri. Ho saying a bit of rain at the end of the race if there's a few safety cars. Obviously, Tuesday was a full wet race for Tier 1. Lots of fun for you.
No, not fun for me. 8th place, definitely not fun.
Does like to rain around Imola, so here we go, Fusion Game up. Starting the first lap of the night then. Let's have he's a Tier 3 pole around here, but he's not. There's no races around here in Tier 3, so Tier 2. Finley and Dylan are the pole sitters previous. They're on the grid tonight. Pole record of 15.5 by Finley. I'll probably see that beaten tonight, I would imagine. With Tier 1 setting a 14.8, was it, with rain on Tuesday.
Yeah, sounds about right.
Fusion Gamer potentially getting blocked here by the Alfa Romeo. I don't know who it is.
Oh no.
Stingers or Paloma. Gets out the way eventually, but definitely very late who that was.
Advice to what I am. I still wouldn't be very happy with that.
There we go. First lap, first benchmarker. Gamer usually up there, and 17.1 definitely affected sector 3 with Stingers in the way there, and Hamilton 17.1 goes there next. Finley, as mentioned, just at the pole record, and then Paloma goes in faster.
Yeah, I mean, yes, good lap.
Paloma's got a bit of form around here. She's a previous race winner in Tier 2. So probably won the tonight, Paloma. First race of the season for her. She's got a very good Tier 2 record in the first 6 races she's had. Vaughan is next. Okay, 16.2 goes fastest. Your team Alfa Romeo took the lead of the combined constructors last night after Mercedes had a pretty poor result.
Surprising Red Bull didn't jump both of us, to be honest. What were they, 1-2?
Yep, 2 for Red Bull. Pretty poor first week, so definitely made up for it
Okay.
last night, and they'll be looking to continue that form with Vaughan on provisional pole at the minute, but only 8 cars so far settle up on board with Toto. Alvaro scored their first points of the season on Tuesday with Adam with a really good P5 or P6, I can't remember. I think it was P6 actually. So we'll be looking to get a few more points on the board tonight.
Not a great start from Lenny, who's invalidated his first attempt. Toe maybe? Maybe find some pace around Imola. He's got his logger.
Yeah, he's quite cautious through the chicane. Didn't really attack the curbs. Did a quite a high ride height around here, which makes the car a bit floaty.
Yeah.
3 or so. Difficult track, am I not? Yeah, so,
Definitely.
I do like him, and I like this track to be fair, but to race on, it's a bit. It's not the best track to race on.
No, gives you that long straight and then gives you an awful chicane to go side by side through. He kills the racing.
Yeah, very tight, not a lot of room. We saw a couple of moves on Tuesday. Bermsey and Dan going at it twice through there. Turner as well had a moment where you took advantage. So you tried to overtake Rain into turn 1.
Ah, yes, yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty much the only overtaken opportunity.
Well,
Charles,
on the
get
exit of
tonight?
this chicane, that chicane at the top of the hill. Apparently, people get overtaken coming out of there, but I wouldn't know anything about that.
No. Oh, Tyre going very wide there. It keeps his lap. Or looked like he went wide. But,
Lenny goes 9th. Competitive lap from Lenny.
yeah, only a couple of tenths off. The top 5. Ooh, P6 in a minute. That's a good lap for him. As Icy, the tier 1 winner, goes P3 for 16.3, which is definitely up there with Vaughan and Paloma. Very close.
Well, tier 1 race winner. Tier 2 should be easy.
Yeah, it should be. A lot of expectation on Icy tonight. But he is on that cursed Ferrari seat, as Hasbro spun in the last corner, but I don't think it was going to be the best of laps, as he was completely out of ERS. I think it was his second run. Nope, it was his first run. Maybe just left the hot lap on the out lap. So you have a Ferrari Poe next then, he can get himself up there for sure. Let's see. Can Ferrari's luck change? There we go, 3 and 4 for Ferrari right now. Usually seeing him so high up the grid.
Don't jinx it.
Shun Gamer starting his second lap. Hopefully, Alfa Romeo's in his way this lap. Who's next? It's going to be Dylan starting a lap. Paloma starting another one. So I think next one is the Mercedes Finley. As mentioned, he's got the pole record around here. We're about 8 tenths off that pole record right now. So a lot to find for the drivers. Can't remember if that pole record was last game or not. Probably last game. 16.4 Finley gets himself in the mix. Aston Martin crossed the line, starting a lap. Bio was it? No, Bio coming around, finish his first lap of the night. First race of the season.
Fusion's 8/10 up by my calculations, so this might put him first, if not very close.
Looking good. Oh, there we are. 16.1 for Fusion Gamer.
You look comfortable as well there. It's a solid lap.
Gunning for the title after narrowly missing out last season. Paloma, here she comes, and there we go. 16.0. Almost into the 15s. Invalidates his laps. I think Joel will be the next one to cross the line on a lap. Here he goes, around the last couple of corners. And again, improves. Quite close in the mid-pack. The front three pretty clear so far.
Yeah, isn't there? We've
Yeah.
sort of got like first to 7, then Paulie sat in the middle, and then the rest.
Yeah, Paul sat by himself there in 8th place. 2/10 either side. Everybody now coming in, I think maybe Hasbro. Start the lap. Hamilton, here he comes. He's the next one. See what he can do. And he goes fastest by 300th of a second to Paloma.
He'll be the first in the 15th.
I think we're going to get a few in the 15ths in the final run, I reckon.
Yeah, definitely should do.
Asper currently 3/10 up on his lap. I think. Well, he's going to be the next one to cross line actually, sail off down board. Unless actually the Hassel Trey. Yeah, he's the next one. That's our vote. Let's return to 7 jars. Been a while for Trey. Was in tier 1, now down on the tier 2. He's got the pace from tier 2 company. Goes into the middle next to his teammate.
Give him some company.
Yeah. So Hasbro next. Hasbro to find some form. 7-time winner. Has on one for a while and goes into P10. Splits to 2 Haas drivers. Jay Moore is next in the Williams. He's the only driver not to set a lap yet. Did a very good performance last week, and again, it was a good lap, but I think this could be his last race for a while. So,
Yes. Big
Dan
exams coming up for Jay Moore. Definitely no time for F1.
definitely not. So Dan will be looking for a new driver for the second half of the season, probably. And likes of Icy, done a good performance. Oh, was Paul blocked the Ferrari there. Of Poe. Poe's coming in anyway. So a chance for the guys of Icy, as just said, and Trey tonight. 2 reserves. If they want a full-time seat, now's the time to impress.
Like to already been very impressive, I must say. But yeah, I think they're doing tier 2 now on pure pace, so really put his name out there.
Yeah, especially at tier 2 when the grid's normally quite active. The reserves don't get too many chances, so when you do get them chances, you've got to take them. Dylan next then. Coming down in 19th for 28.0. He's definitely going to improve this one. So he just about stays in the limits. He has got a pole position around here. A season or two ago in Tier 2. P12 is... Maybe that season in Tier 1 has dented his confidence a bit. Because before then he was flying. Let's do an onboard with Bio then, because he's about to start a lap. Got to improve on a 1 minute 30. Do you reckon he could do it?
Ooh, I'd like to think so, but you never be sure, can you?
We shall see. So a lot of curve. You want to try and avoid the first two curves the best. But there, it quite cost about a tenth or two. You avoid all the curbs. Ooh, there we go. Dips in the gravel.
Curves.
Actually 5/10 down this. It is 1 minute 30, isn't it?
Oh no.
So let's have a spin in sector 2 or 3 somewhere. Up the hill, getting tricky on traction. For the non-tractor users. There we go, 9.7 up now. Oh, there we go, doing validation on the curb.
Yeah.
But I don't think it would have been that competitive anyway. Could be the last chance of Bio as well, so he's got a... Well, he's going to have 30% ERS to go again. It's not going to be enough to put a good lap in, but he might get himself off the back. No, he's coming up.
He's giving up.
And Dylan retires possession P12 at best for him. Cars all out for their final laps. A couple of cars just exiting the pit lane now. You got time to get
Toes
round.
in, so that's his quali finished.
It's going to be very tight for them guys who just come out of the pits to get round. Paloma goes even faster.
Still not
Fastest
in the
now.
15s.
Yeah.
Can't get much closer.
It's a big train in sector 3. I don't think anyone on a lap in there. So I think maybe the Mercedes or the Avatari, but I'm on board with Icy because I think he might be the next one. He's got two cars behind him who are racing to the line here. They're not got enough time to get round, I don't think. Icy is up on his time, but not going to be enough unless he finds someone in sector 3. Fusion Gamer comes in, he's P3 at best. Two Mercedes just starting a lap, I think. AlphaTauri starting a lap, so yeah, Icy is the next one. Oh wow, he found lows in sector 3. Nearly 3/10 in sector 3, goes fastest into the 15s. Didn't expect that one after seeing his time. Poe's on a good lap as well, he's 3/10 up. P0 Ferrari 1-2 in qualifying. Next P7 for Poe. Next is a Williams. Find who that is. J Moore, he's 2/10 up. This is going to be competitive. This could be a challenge for pole here. Warner's also finished. Here comes, it is pole for J Moore, 15.9 provisional so far. As Hamilton. Oh no, Hamilton 2/10 up, spins round the last corner. That looked like pole for him. Going out the window now. Finley's 3/10 up. This could be competitive as well. Aston Martin cross the line. Doesn't improve. Finley goes P2. 3 cars into the 15.9s.
Is that my boy Stinger's coming?
Trying to find him.
On. Go on.
Tyler first. He goes 13th. Stingers stays 17th. I think that is that. Yeah, very close qualifying between them three. well, 4 including, actually 5 including Hamilton and Paloma.
Yeah, top 4 all in a 10th.
Yeah, that's what we like to see. First pole position for Jay Moore then. Going out in style. So we'll wait for Hamilton to park his car, but yeah, Hamilton unlucky. He looked like he was going to grab pole by a couple of tenths, but got too greedy on the last corner, I think. So there we go. But still, would you want to do the honours of running down the grid for us?
I would love to. On pole, Mr. J Moore, setting a great lap at the end there. His last one for a while, probably. P2, Finley, very nice lap, very close at the front. Icy P3, looking there. Winning tier 2 to the tier 1 this week. Paloma, 4th. Hamilton, 5th. Fusion, 6th. Bourne, 7th. Poe, 8th. Trey, 9th. Joel, 10th. Winnett, 11th. Lenny, 12th. 13th. Tyler. Then we've got 14th. Dylan. Hasbo, Paulie, Stingers, Toe, Scotty, and Bio rounds out the grid.
Well timed.
Professional.
So apparently there is going to be some rain at the end of the race, but it's unlikely we'll see any rain according to the weatherman Poe. But it might change now. They're saying their pit strategy. So there the boys are ready up at 20:57 we'll go.
So we're thinking, does it rain at some point, or?
Come on, Poe. There he is on the chat. Dark clouds at the end. Could expect temperatures of 15 degrees.
Doesn't sound wet to me.
No.
Maybe a bit chilly, but not wet.
Disappointing. Jay Moore's proud of that one.
As he should be. Great lap. Maybe an unexpected pole, I think. I think as the people that you'd assume would be up there would be, your Vaughns and Joel Finley right at the top, but Jay Moore, nice one.
Maybe we'll say, well, it is unexpected, but he is always up there normally, top 5.
Yeah.
But he's usually a few tenths off the front runner, so yeah, really good lap from Jay Moore. DNF at turn 1 on Tuesday, reserving. So hopefully he can go a bit further than that tonight. But a little bit of practice for that race and practice for tonight paid off.
Yeah, definitely.
So 1 minute to go.
Loom was saying she was 2 tenths up until the last corner, so very upset at the minute, I imagine. Very difficult corner, the last one. I was 4 tenths up just Tuesday and invalidated there, so don't take it for granted. I think you've got a lot more space than you do.
Quite hard lap to hook up as well, so I reckon a few drivers probably lost a couple of tenths here and there.
Should spice up the race a bit, maybe a couple of drivers, a bit more up position. Got that long straight, plenty of that good DRS and the old slipstream.
Yeah. So, countdown is on, no formation lap, but with dry race ahead of us. Should be in for a good race. Driver's got to be careful down turn 1, there's not going to be a lot of room. It's one of those where you can easily outbrake yourself as well.
Yeah.
Here we go, man. We have 3, 4, 5 red lights and away we go. It's a decent start from the leader, Jay Moore. He's got ahead of Finley comfortably. As Fusion Gamer jumps up ahead of Eros Hamilton. Go into turn 1, side by side, the two leaders. Paloma, and there's a fry been spun round there.
Oh, icy.
I think so. Tony may have got collected, but he's going still. So they're just icy, spun round there, but there was some damage. I don't know if it was from Icy's car or not. But it is Jay Moore, Finley. Paloma's up a place. Fusion Gamer, sorry, up 2 places. Tyler's had his usual very good start, up 6 places. And then obviously Icy the big over there. Trey down a few places as well. He's now dropped the place to Hasbo. And even further, it might be him who's got damage. He's dropping down the field. It is. Trey's got damage. It's Tier 2 debut, and there's another spinner. Hasbo been tagged by. Very slow there. Stingers. I don't know. This car's going off for.
Oh.
2 Hassers cutting the chicane in. What's going on? I think them 2 Hassers got damage. Stinger's got damage as well. He might have been the one who tagged Hasbo, I'm not too sure.
Can't see any damage. But who knows with this game? You could have a whole front wing missing.
Trey in the pits. Hasbo continues, so he didn't get damage from that. Yeah, might have been Stingers then. Not sure why he slowed down after spinning Hasbo, because he will never going to come back and overtake him again. Maybe just trying to avoid that 3 seconds at the end. I think he'll still get a penalty, regardless, if it was him.
Yeah, more than likely.
So there we go, and lap 2. Top 10 all within a second of each other, and there's a bit of a gap to Dylan. Second half of the grid. So Icy, Hasbo and Trey got to get themselves back in air training. It's a safety car. So another Hass off. There's 2 Hasses now at the back of the grid nearly.
Just looking at the initial pace at the front, and Paloma's a lot closer to Finley, even though she's on hard, so some strong race pace by the look of it. It's pretty evenly split between the mediums and the hards.
Yeah, it's just, as usual, it's all about time and safety car, isn't it?
Yeah, you could have the best, fastest strategy planned out, and then one ill-timed safety car, and it's all ruined.
Yeah, I don't know if I like it or not. Because last year it was always like a soft medium, and now it's a medium hard to standard.
What really needs
last
a bit
year
more
you
tyre wear.
Yeah, last year you could like fit in a 2-stop with soft, medium, soft if you wanted to, and it'd be just as fast.
Be a lot more excitement in the races as well if there was a bit more tyre wear. You know, some people trying the 1-stop, but then the 2 actually being viable as well.
Yeah. So Jay Moore stretching his lead to 1.5 seconds. Finley's going to come under pressure here from Paloma. He's using a lot of battery. Don't really gain the battery back around here. DRS will be open for Paloma here. Might go on the attack. Not using the DRS now. The thing I like about this track as well, the setup's always a bit different as well, as Hamilton passes forward to P5.
Yeah,
for high downforce or
more wings, yeah.
Yeah.
Barely gained down that straight.
Be faster throughout the track, but if you want to make yourself a bust, you just go for the low downforce setup. As long as you can Keep the cars behind in the corners. Yeah, not a lot of overtaking as you expect round Imola. Front four getting away now. Hamilton, a bit of clean air, might get back on the train. But he's on the hard tyres. Not happening. Hasbro's catching the back of the pack though, he's actually got some pace on it. Was 5 seconds behind when he had that spin. I think I played her cards a bit too early here. Yeah, 14% ERS.
They seem to drain a lot of it down that little back straight towards the detection point and then use none down the straight. Which I don't really understand.
Oh, just as I was saying, Hasbro got some good pace. He goes in the pits and gets a 5-second time penalty.
Too much pace for the pit lane, unfortunately.
Yeah. Vaughan Hamilton had a little scuffle at turn 1 a minute ago there. Also, I think Lenny and Joe a little battle as well, which I just missed. Let's down the battle for P5 for now. Nearly closing the gap up the top. He's nearly in the DRS of J Moore. Don't know how hard J Moore's pushing. He used a lot of DRS. About half of it. Didn't he finding his feet? Tie that a bit wide at the chicane. That one he's used all his ERS already. So here we go. And can Vaughan get past Hamilton here? So it'll go last lap. Try again. Hamilton trying to break the DRS, but Vaughan getting in really quickly. It's going to be an easy move actually. Pass Hamilton for P5. Hamilton won't mind that, just got to stick with him now on the hard tyres. Hopefully the strategy will play out for the hard runners.
Yeah, Hamilton being overtaken there is not a huge deal for him. He's very close to the front still on the slower tyre, so the race should come to him if everything stays fairly calm.
Yeah, same employment. I think that's why she used a lot of ERS early on, just to make sure she was sticking with the front two.
Oh,
yellow flag. Oh, it's Hamilton gone. Up the hill. Then he gets a 3-second time penalty. Hamilton down to P16 now, and no wing.
oh dear. McLaren
had
now.
a nightmare season.
Yeah,
Paul gets all out of shape there.
I did mention this at the start without bashing the drivers. That was a lot of pace in the McLaren team, but drivers maybe not known as much for their consistency, which seems to bite back in Tier 2.
Yeah, both at the back of the grid now. Well, by the time Hamilton comes out, maybe gets ahead of Trey, but yeah. Because Hamilton on his day is probably the fastest driver on this grid. Tier 2.
Yeah, definitely. Well, everyone raves about his practice lobby set times. Oh,
Lost by it. It is a VSC, just a VSC. Yeah, because he's I think he's got a couple of times in the top 500, which is very good. Better than some of Tier 1 guys.
Definitely, yeah. VSC is always a tricky one. You know, in essence, it's a fairly simple thing. You know, none of you should lose any time, but sometimes it ends either at the best or the worst point for you, and you're going to lose in like half a second to a second if it's unlucky.
Yeah, when it's
Or
get the
that.
drive through. I think someone else got one as well, but no, just win it, so he takes it straight away. Just rookie error from Winnett, says. Though it can be very funny on this game, but I would like to leave myself at least 8 tenths. Especially if you're going to a slow corner.
Yeah, because the delta for some reason on the exit of the slow corners is awful.
So lap at then, Jay Moore still leads from Finley. Paloma getting away from Fusion Gamer. Dropped off the train a little bit now. 3 seconds behind. Has Poe for company. Tyler, Lenny, Dylan. Little race by themselves. Dylan just getting joined by Joel actually. Icy's made himself back through the field. He's T11 now.
It's definitely something to note. I think he was last, wasn't he? So they get back up to the 11th in 8 laps, whatever. That's pretty much overtaken a lap.
Just doesn't know that time. He's got the strength and speed here. Dylan's out of ERS as well, so. Again, we'll be happy just to be dragged along on them hard tyres. More to keep Poe at arm's length. There's a couple of battles gonna form over, but I think where it's seeing you till you see some pit stops.
No, it's quite a boring track, I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Usually a long train.
That's fastest lap down in P18 on fresh mediums. We started on the hards, so didn't really have a choice, so going to have a pit again. These two McLarens hoping for a safety car, along with Trey and Winnett now. Which can happen quite easily around here. We're still free on Tuesday, but that was in wet conditions. Paloma got the DRS, has she? No. Maybe a little chance for Finley to get away and maybe go after the race leader here.
Oh, pull around the outside of turn 1.
We'll go for the switchback.
Oh.
And Poe emerges ahead. There's never a good camera angle for that turn 2.
No.
It just goes round the other corner and you can't see what actually happens.
Can't see that from video interesting.
I think it could be a battle for the rest of the race now, Poe versus Vaughan. Yeah, look how much Paloma gains back through the high downforce part of the track. Finley was actually on the back of Jay Moore going into turn 1, but now drop back. So maybe Finley another one with a high downforce setup. Low downforce, sorry. Yeah, Paloma just doesn't gain at all, really. 10th if that.
Yeah.
There we go. Vaughan gets past Poe again.
Yeah, Vaughan had a lot more ERS there. He's saving his quite well.
So Dylan now joins Lenny for the battle for P8. Lenny got a penalty though. Running well in the points at the minute. Scotty all over back at Stingers for P12. Stingers going a bit wide here. Mike open door for Scotty around the outside, and Stingers breaks very early there.
Wow.
He didn't want the battle that one. A bit of confidence around these things.
Possibly, yeah, he didn't look stable on power or really in the corners. So You'd be in trouble.
Jay Moore stretching that lead out a little bit further. Bowman's a bit closer this time, 5/10. And the DRS turns on, so let's see how much he gains. Don't gain at all, just lose in time.
Even with a bit of DRS usage,
Yeah.
DRS and slipstream.
And Fusion Gamers actually caught that. I keep missing the battle between Poe and Vaughan. Like happens every lap, and Poe gets passed again. I can guarantee I'll watch it next lap and nothing will happen. Lenny catching Tyler now as well. As
Oh, maybe
he's-
Paulie in tow in turn 1, side by side. Ooh. Paulie backs out sensibly there. He doesn't get any room.
sort of running in, but should not go for the move there.
Hamlin gets past Trey at the back.
Moving up. 13 seconds to win it. Fusion Gamer sort of joined this little battle for P2 now. He's back on the DRS train. Right on the back, 3/10 this time. Vaughan and Poe going at it for the DRS zone. Yeah, Paloma gain a bit this time. But it's not going to be enough. Let's go to Vaughan and Poe. There we go, we caught some side by side to go down the straight. Vaughan burning that ERS. Poe's used his already, but it's got the inside line. And again, you see you switch positions. Lenny gets ahead of Tyler. Just behind these two. Well, 3 seconds down the road. Yeah, I'm just going to have to wait behind these two as they battle it out. Icy now into the points. Got ahead of Joel somewhere.
Yeah, missed that as well.
That could be key at the end. Paloma getting a 3 second time penalty. It's Poe and
Vaughan and
Vaughan.
Bo. Oh.
A little bit of contact. Just going to break up a little battle.
Yeah, they've lost quite a bit of time now. I think the gap was about 3. It's more than doubled.
Yeah, only now 2.1 seconds behind. That's what these guys want. Get back on the train if little battle ahead. There's the guys will be pitting shortly for hards, I'd imagine, in the next 2 laps, I'd say. Actually, I think the default setup, default pit strategy is lap 14, so we might see a couple of cars pit this lap. Dylan gets ahead of Tyler. He's completely out of DRS, he's just going backwards now, Tyler. MG in the chat. Cheering on Icy. Yeah, Icy was in qualified P4 or 5, I think. Had a spin on turn 1.
Yeah, didn't really see what happened there. Too many cars, but unlikely either he outbroke himself or someone else did.
Yeah. So let's see if these medium runners pit this lap. I think Jay Moore, pit winner's open. I think that's what that little icon means down the bottom there. Yep, there he goes. So Finley is now the race leader. If I was Jay Moore there, I'd probably stayed out a little bit longer because he might get caught in traffic here. See when he comes out. And a few other pit stops as well. Vaughan, Tyler comes in. So we might see a bit of action. Lenny trying to get past Dylan. Dylan overtook Lenny actually, somewhere along that lap. And amongst the pit stops, so Jay Moore comes out in P11, just behind Stingers. So these are good. Trying to walk with hard tyres. Very quickly, Lenny gets past Dylan again. See a good battle this. Icy has joined the party for this little battle for currently P5.
Yeah, Icy looking strong here. I think he put out that spin at the start, we definitely would have stuck with the train at the start. Probably be maybe ahead of Paloma at the minute.
Yep, Fusion Gamer comes in. He was about 3 seconds behind J Moore, maybe 4. So J Moore still stuck behind Stingers here, as in comes Poe as well. J Moore's got DRS and Stingers here, so he'll get past him this lap, but he might have lost a bit of time. Yeah, he gets ahead of Fusion Gamer, as you would expect. Usually not too far down the road, 3 seconds, probably about the same gap that was.
Yeah, he's strong out that from JMO. You'd expect him to have lost a little bit of time initially with that warm up that Fusion's got now, but the gap stayed pretty much the same.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see if the overcut works for Finley, because he was, I think it was 1.2 seconds. J-Moore's got a bit of clean air now. Well, say that, he's now back at Scotty actually. So Poe, did he get ahead of...
Finley
Oh no,
stays
no,
out.
at it again! Poe and Vaughan. The undercut doesn't seem to get strong. Poe was about 2 seconds behind. After that little collision they had. Now they're back together. Lenny in the pits then. Finley staying out another lap. So here comes Icy on Dylan. Trying to round the outside. And has to concede. Dylan stays ahead, but yeah, Icy looking very good. Dragging Joel along with him as well. Lenny rejoins the race. There goes Poe and Vaughan again. I thought they'd stay on these two. These two are just battling out every single lap.
Endless action.
I see lining up Dylan this lap as well. I think Dylan might come into the pit zone.
I don't think JMO's having much fun here, mind. Stuck behind Scotty all through the corners.
Oh, he's still behind Scotty now.
Has to clear him here, otherwise a lot of time loss. Who's going for it now? No?
Fusion Gamer must have made a mistake somewhere as well, because he hasn't got that much pace as Dylan now pits. Finley stays out again.
Wow.
J-Moore should clear the Aston Martin here on Scotty. Just about, yes, there's a lot of his ERS to get past. Scotty not gonna give it up that easy though.
I wouldn't be leaving my nose in there.
Especially on them old tyres. As Poe ahead of Vaughan once more. Lenny does get ahead of Dylan. So the undercut worked for Lenny.
At this rate, Finley and Joel are going to pit on the same lap.
Yeah, not too sure what Finley's strategy is, but he's... Let's check the leader intervals. So 22.5 seconds to J Moore, which is...
It is a long pit lane,
Yeah,
but
not too sure what
that's,
time of...
that's quite good, I think.
If anything, I think he's just helping. Oh, here it goes. Yellow flag.
McLaren.
Hamilton off again.
Oh dear.
Trying to see if he's got wing damage, but getting a full view.
I see.
Oh, there is. There was some wing damage. Hamilton having a nightmare race again. Gamer up to P5 has passed Stingers. Jay Moore's finally got some clear air.
I'm gonna keep an eye on now as Icy because he should get a little under on Joel. Might put him up there.
Finley's really struggling these tyres now. Primon's literally pushing him around. It's got to pit this lap, surely. If he doesn't, I think he just loses too much time with Jay Moore. I've seen. Yeah, 21 seconds now, so he's getting a second in that lap.
Stays out.
Going for the unorthodox strategy. Maybe just hoping for a safety car.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be banging on one if I was in P2 mine, but or in that P2, should I say.
So Joel comes in then, keep an eye on Icy. There's Paul holding up Vaughan and Poe here. Getting away in their battle. Paul comes in the pits. So Poe's got the DRS to defend, but was closing momentarily. Joel coming out the pits now. There's Icy in the background. It's going to come out wheel to wheel. Icy. With the momentum. Joel goes deep. Going to give Dylan a chance. Sweep through. But Joel beat. Oh, Joel's gone round on them cold tyres.
Oh dear.
Got on the curb. And yeah, Joel. His race out the window there. He's just ghosted here. Tyler leave the session, he's ghosted. And Finley finally pits. He's gone for the softs.
Oh wow.
Surely we're not going to last that long.
The soft.
Especially around
11 laps.
No chance.
No, I don't see that working personally, but no, he must be confident in it. He's stayed out and lost a lot of time. Yeah.
So
Must
Jay
know
Moore
something
gets
we
ahead
don't.
then. By quite a way, and even Fusion Gamer got Finley.
So in the end, Joel has hard actually stopped before Finley on mediums.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see past Lenny for P7. Paloma's doing a long stint on the hards as well. I thought she should have been for mediums by now. Unless she's going for the hards.
Softs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Strange one.
Definitely.
Joel trying to make up for his error. Got the P12 now. And Vaughan and Pope still together. Jay Moore, there goes Paloma. Into the pits. Got to be medium, surely.
Let's see what tyres go on here. I hope it's mediums.
Yeah.
Yep, they're on mediums. Yeah.
So,
Definitely
yeah,
yellow.
Rejoin, probably a P4 by the looks of it.
Yeah, would appear that way, don't have the gaps.
Not like a too bad plume, but she's got that 3 seconds. So Fusion Gamer. So rejoins P4, 1.4 seconds behind Finley. A little bit more of a tyre warm up. This is Poe and Vaughan
goes
at it
Vaughan.
again. I wonder how many times they've switched positions there. Oh, that was close.
Oh,
They go side by side. Really.
you're close to my
Poe.
liking.
Yeah. Poe was very confident he was going to turn on acceleration there as well. And Icy on the mediums is going to be well, Vaughan versus the Ferraris. Be interested to see if Poe lets him through it. So Poe in the driver standings, Icy just a reserve, but all the constructors. Icy will be the faster car here. Might just switch positions, let Icy get ahead of Vaughan and then try and follow him through. There's another McLaren off. Is that Hamilton again? It is. He's having an absolute nightmare. He's going to get lapped here by Jay Moore as Finley gets past Fusion Gamer on the sauce. Still so long to go on them sauce.
Yeah, I'm not sure about that.
Who knows, it might play out. Well, definitely not. He got his 3-second time with Jay Moore.
Blow them all
Gerson,
again, the back of Fusion as well.
Looking strong here. This is the battle on track. Fusion Gamer versus Paloma.
Yep, pull left and go. Play the team game. Very smart, I think. Icy's got the ERS to fight Vaughan as well. Maybe shove him off, let Poe slide through.
Yeah.
The tactics.
That gives Poe a little bit of a chance to recharge his ERS as well.
Yeah.
Paloma here, 2 tenths behind, going into the last corner, all over the back of Fusion Gamer. Got the DRS battle for the podium here.
It's not getting the ball really.
No ERS. High downforce setup. Fusion Gamer on the hard tyres though, going to brake a little bit earlier.
Oh, wow, that's close.
Gets the move done. Well done, Paloma. Up to P3.
I imagine Fusion will be too impressed with that. Like. Oh, and he gets another penalty. Oh dear.
So Icy here on the faster tyre, could even be getting a podium.
Yeah, pushes Vaughan aside. Thank you very much. There is quite a gap though from him to Fusion. 9 seconds it is. Yeah,
I think Fusion's on a
big pass.
6-second penalty now.
That's true. Yeah.
Be close. Finley's not even, well, the sauce looks dead already. He's not really gaining on
No.
Jay Moore as you think he would on hard tyres as well.
Oh,
there.
oh no,
Oh.
there's the lag. Thought he'd gone there.
Yeah, same. Penalties racking up here. So Vaughan just about in the DRS of IC. As Poe recharges the DRS, no. He's burning that 5% he's got left. Joel looking at points still on the back of Winnets. Oh, Winnets in the pits.
Been right, it's been just tyres for 24 laps.
Yeah, I forgot he had that drive through, didn't he? So
Oh, here comes Stingers on Tyler. It's it done.
Even,
nice and easy.
even Winnets went for the mediums with 6 laps ago, or 7 laps ago. So, yeah, not sure this is going to work out for Finley in the long run. He's not gaining. Well, he is gaining, but he's got to be gaining a lot faster than that on the softs.
Yeah, I imagine it probably ended up in puncture territory at the end as well.
Yeah.
Because the mediums are only suggested to go 14. He's taken these, what, to be 11? So, yeah, maybe not ideal for him.
A bit of a bizarre one. Especially the given position like that. That's the sort of gamble you take if you're like, I've got nothing to lose. But he's in the battle for the podium now.
Yeah. He was waiting for a chance, but yeah, certainly an odd ball.
These two, Vaughan and Poe, been at it all race. Dylan and Lenny, to be fair, they've together. Lenny having a very good race. Tyler Stingers. And Trey, haven't seen much of him, but he's about to make a move on Tote. And I think, oh,
the
the other.
fans round. Yeah. Bit of a
Trey round
disaster
the
from the crowd.
outside. Yeah, let's get something done. Nice. P16 now for Trey. Oh, he's gone again, Hasbo. Oh, I don't know how he didn't DNF there. Well, extreme purpose. I wouldn't mind a safety car, but I kind of want to see the strategy that Finley's got on, how it pans out.
I wouldn't mind.
Oh, he's gone off the track again and teleported.
Here goes Poe.
Oh, mistake. Okay. Wonder how many times they switched positions this race.
Probably in the 20s by now at least.
Can they do the same? There we go, side by side. Dylan's got a poor exit out of turn 2. Oh, and then he took the inside line.
Oh.
Took it too much, and Dylan. I don't think they did anything wrong there. I think Dylan just tried to stick with it.
Speed,
Yeah. So up to P9 now. Dylan's going to be hanging on for points, but got no penalties, so should be able to regain his composure.
I think obviously he'll be on for this 4th place here. Getting some nice time with Fusion.
Yeah, 4/10 now with penalties. Unless Lacey doesn't get one himself. Fry looking for a good result here. See if Poe can hold off 4 in this lap. Oh, Dylan's out.
Oh,
This kid bring out the safety car. Hasn't had one yet, and there it is.
oh, it has.
I don't know how Dylan's DNF there. Must have had a tango with someone, because that is not a place you DNF.
No, no, that's yeah. There's got to be some contact there. Yes, he has just added Scotty in the chat, so
Ooh, yeah, he
that
was
might be
having a battle with
bit
him.
of a hint. Yeah.
Yeah. So everybody will be diving in for Sauce now, and we're going to have a little sprint to the end.
Fusion will be hating this.
So very bad news for Jay Moore, looking nailed on victory here, but still the favourite. Got 3 cars
Think he's
behind him
gonna
on
have to
penalties. Yeah. Finley will be relieved, I think. His tyres would definitely
But he
fall him off the
stays
cliff.
up.
He has.
Oh no, he has.
He has. He stayed
Oh
out.
no.
What is this?
Alright then.
Strategy from
Finley's
Finley.
thinking that. Jokes on you, I'm already on soft. I don't need to pit.
Paloma's also staying out.
I don't think that's a bad play from Paloma, if I'm honest.
She's a very late pit stop, didn't she, for the hard, so she's on a bit fresher mediums.
Yeah, I see stuff out as well, which also makes sense. I think he's got enough pace to be able to. She's got enough pace to probably win now. People in front of our penalties, don't they?
Yeah. Poe maybe should have pitted on them hards. He's the only driver on them hards now. He looks like he's going to get eaten up.
I think if Poe can, well, to be fair, it's the ultimate team game, isn't it? Poe's going to be like burning his ARS and squeezing people off, and Icy's going to be flying off at the distance.
Poe saying rain expected, but I don't think it's going to come in the next few laps.
No, looks like it's sunny still tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, Poe maybe thrown himself to the walls there.
Yeah, I think the problem is here, the cars are so spread out that we're only going to get a couple of laps of racing. So, not a lot of time for the soft runners to make this back.
Well, he's going for 2 wins out of 2 potentially.
Yeah.
Tier 1 and Tier 2 victory.
I think I'd be retiring after that.
The only drivers who have done that were Vaughan and Joel.
Kind of going to Tier 2 and see that and do it.
Yeah.
No joke.
Clovers.
Tier 1.
Clover's not enjoying Philly's connection, and after seeing him go off track a few times, teleporting, I have to agree.
I'd be worried about my front wing if I was to follow it.
Yeah. I just don't understand the strategy. Like, even beyond safety car, I'd say it's a little bit of percent, but still, I reckon them tyres have got to be at least 50, late 50s%.
Yeah, that would be my guess, yeah. Definitely. Does he run traction at all?
Not too sure.
Hmm.
Probably medium, I'd say.
Yeah. Turned a little bit of a safety net then, but it's still very fun for him.
Yeah, what MG? My friend MG from WR, bigging you up in the chat.
Love to see that.
So I might come in this lap, or is it going to stay at one more lap? It's going to come in this lap,
It's
so
gonna be
2 laps left.
Ah yes, there we go.
So
Two
unfortunately
laps
Hamilton
sprint.
not going to catch the pack.
Any
Unless
predictions for the win? Who do you reckon will take it?
It's hard to say. It's always chaotic after the safety car
Yeah.
start right at the end. But
I'll go icy, I believe.
yes, I want to say someone unexpected here. But I think there's just going to be a bit of chaos with these Pell on the hards, Finley on these horrible Sosso or 10 laps old when he crosses the line.
Yeah.
I think it
Now
might be a few.
J-Moore sends it to the inside. Yeah.
Right, he's got a good jump on Paloma. As we're back underway, J Moore on the attack on a Poe already. Go down the inside early on though. Plays a Sensel. Joel and Lenny going at it. Joel up to P8 now. He's got a second chance at getting some good points here. Just keep an eye on J Moore. Tyler's gone. Get J Moore all over the back of Poe, and Poe hanging on it. You said it. Poe's just gonna be a nuisance. He's looking left, he's looking right, he can't get past it in a minute. Oh, there we go.
Oh.
Impatient J Moore, in my opinion.
I predicted it right, just got the corner wrong.
Yeah. A little bit impatient, just lost the other Williams as well. Now they're both out the points after looking at the race win for J Moore. Just needed to be a bit more patient. And I think, well, he would definitely have the podium in the bag, potentially. The two guys up front having penalties, so we head into the last lap. Front two, still got a decent enough gap. But with the penalties, Icy looking for the win here. Poe playing the perfect teammate, and now Fusion Gamer tries to get past. Down the inside he goes. Poe's going to try and stick it. Oh, that's a bit naughty from Poe, that I think.
Oh, here comes Vaughan. Was it a through goes Vaughan moment there?
Yeah. Yeah, Poe maybe a little bit too aggressive when defending there for Fusion Gamer. I think Fusion Gamer had the move done, and Poe just cut across the curb. Shoves him off, and now it's Vaughan's turn to try and get past Poe. I think Fusion Gamer's going to be too happy with that. So here comes Vaughan again. Posey. Surely he's got to give this one up. Nope, he goes deep again, and now this time it's Joel trying to get through. Nothing wrong with that one. Vaughan get this 4th place, potentially a podium in the bag with 3 seconds to the leaders as Paloma very close to getting Finley on the line, but it's Icy gonna be the winner. And Paloma and Finley grab the podium somehow. Poe.
Our defendant's safe than there.
Poe's gonna be the most unpopular man on the 70 yard tonight, I think.
Yep, certainly is. We'll say strong defendant, harsh defendant, it's scary defendant.
I don't think there was nothing wrong with the other. I think maybe Fume game was a bit naughty, but
I think the chicane it was fair enough. Yeah. I'm sure he'll have 7 clips in about it anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, so there we go. Icy taking 2 wins out of 2. Finley somehow managed to get a podium after questionable strategy. And then your driver, Paloma, on the podium as well.
Hey.
Would you like to run down the rest of the grid for us?
Yeah. Just before that though, I would like to say Vaughan is called post scum, so that didn't take long, did it? Anyway, Icy, our tier 1 race winner, absolutely walks tier 2 with ease, other than Icy. P2, Finley, great drive from Finley, even with a questionable strategy, but it worked, so credit to him. Paloma 3rd, obviously the best driver of that race. 4th, Poe, 5th, Vaughan, 6th, Joel, 2 points for Mercedes. 7th, Trey, wasn't expecting that, didn't realise how you got there anyway. JMO 8th, who will be very upset, I imagine. 9th, Scotty, Stinger's 10th, oh yes. 11th, Paulie, 12th, Fusion, Lenny 13th, Winners 14th, Hamilton 15th, Poe 16th, and then I assume there's some DNFs at the bottom there. Maybe Hasbro, Dylan, Bio.
Yeah. The safety car really livened up the race there.
Quite the chaotic one at the end, yeah.
Didn't expect Poe to hold on, but he did. Question mark whether it would be fairly or not. I'm sure we'll have some clips.
Yeah. Sure.
Any last words before we end the stream?
Any last words? Icy.
Double points for Alfa Romeo.
Yep, Icy needs to join WR or something like that, because he's obviously far too fast for this league. Absolutely walked it twice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him in tier 3 next week. Yeah, well done, Icy. 100% race win record. 2 out of 2. Had a turn 1 spin, brought it back. Was probably looking at a podium before a safety car as well, so definitely had the pace on the grid.
Yeah, definitely. Sprint at the start as well, he was last, remember?
Yeah. Lovely. So
yeah, very nice.
We shall leave it there then. Silverstone sprint next week. Guaranteed to be some action around Silverstone, including the sprint race, extra points up for grabs. Could be a pivotal moment in the season. So we shall see you then. Tuesday night, 8:30. See you later.
Bye.
Does get past, it's a matter of how long it is. They've gone for this big dive. Hamilton dives out of the way.
First person to get a... Oh, look, here we go then, around the outside. Oh, what a move by Hilo. That is not a place you overtake.